Good afternoon, everyone. I'm not even gonna try to pass this off as if it's morning because it is not. It is 1:30 in the afternoon. I am finally picking up the camera for the day. It is Friday. It is Vlogmas day 8. And today is flying by. There's already been so much happening. Not a ton to get done. I have some errands to run, but otherwise today is going to be a cozy at-home day. No plans tonight, just gonna relax, hang out with the pups, with my little elf who's coming back in from his potty trip, and just chill. But yeah, it's 1:30 and I'm just finally picking up the camera because it's just one of those days. And let's do the advents and I'll catch you up on what's been happening this morning. So Colby, what did you do this morning? Did you have a temper tantrum? Little tiny. Did you have a temper tantrum? Because you were locked out of the bedroom and couldn't get to mom? And dad was on a meeting? And you felt ignored? The dogs were locked out of the bedroom. And this one decided to have a full temper tantrum randomly and just ripped his bed, had been laying on the bed, chilling, rolled on the carpet a little bit. Foster initiated play with him. They played a little bit. We have the camera in here, so I could watch all of this happen. And then Colby just got a wild tear, tried to come to the bedroom twice. The door was closed, got angry, jumped up here, and just picked his bed up, in one fell swoop, picked the bed up, threw it in the middle of the living room, and started shredding it. Why? You were that mad at me? I cannot get to mom. Mom is life, and I cannot get to her, and now I am sad and angry, so I'm going to take it out on my bed that I love so much. So somehow in the shredding, the zipper disappeared. So I don't know if the zipper's under the sofa, or where it got launched to, but now I can't zip it back up because the actual zipper piece is missing. Because this little nugget got so mad that he couldn't get to his mom. He loves his mom. He loves his mom, and we were separated, and it was terrible. I'm sure that won't come back to haunt us many times now that he has figured out there's stuffing in there. I'm sure that won't be an issue ever again, right? Get a Malamute pity, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Right. But he's my sweet boy. I can't stay mad. He's too sweet. So that was that. I've had some work this morning because it is budgets time. Everyone's having to get their budgets in, so everyone's contacting me trying to get numbers and projections for grants for the organization. So I've been having a lot of meetings, a lot of chats with coworkers, getting their budgets ready for the year. So, real fun stuff. But now I am finally picking back up the camera. We had so much fun last night at Christmas Town. Clutch going there on the weekdays. It just really is. Makes huge difference in experience. I'm looking forward to just being cozy and home tonight after 2 nights of activity because introvert life. Let's do the Harry Potter calendar, and I'm gonna make some lunch, and after lunch I'm gonna make my tea from yesterday, that orange spice one, because I've been looking forward to it. Oh, let's see, day 8. We have, oh nice, the Hogsmeade sign. Where's day 8? Days over on the corner. Let's do a yellow one. There we go. I can't believe we're already 8 days in. So that's how many days left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17 days left. 17 days left till Christmas. And date. And obviously I am a day behind on this one because it says 19. So I forgot to do it yesterday. But I haven't been showing this one on camera, but I have been keeping up with it. Mostly. Day 8. Aha, I found it.
Good?
Yep.
Left side? Okay.
Ooh. How dare you?
I looked over.
You looked over at mine?
Mm-hmm.
Yum.
He went, ooh, and I was like, mine's not open yet.
Goat cheese. Goat cheese. They definitely didn't have this on the calendar 2 years ago.
No.
I like this word. This is a good word.
Please drop it. Please drop it.
Please drop it. Just please, Butterfingers. Come on. Come on, man. Butterfingers. Foster does like to think he's a Jedi. Oh, he was like, oh, it's happening. All right. Cheers. Gonna be good with the cracker. Well, I ran out of camera space, but Mike said off camera, it reminds him a lot of Laughing Cow. And I would agree with that. It tastes like a Laughing Cow cheese. Like, obviously, goat cheese normally isn't this solid, so they had to add some, like, emulsifiers or whatever to make it a solid cheese. So it's very mild, but good. With the cracker, it's gonna be delicious. So, yeah, I put that in my top 5 so far, out of 8. Okay, today's lunch. Egg, pretzels, my goat cheese, some cottage cheese with tahini, and my Greek salad. There are actually vegetables underneath the cheese. Lots of cheese. Cottage cheese, feta cheese, goat cheese. Did you finally get it?
Yeah.
I started vlogging and got it. We had to teamwork open this tea. It did not want to open.
Had to give me that pressure.
Yeah, had to get you on camera. Opened it, no problem. This one smells so good. This one might be my favorite. I love spicy things like this, and it's orange. It's gonna be good. So it's our first use of our new little buddies here. Adorable. There's my manatee. And there's the sloth. I can see the sloth being a little bit of a trouble because he doesn't go that low into these big mugs, you know? And we have giant mugs. So I have to find a smaller one. So I had to just dunk them in because our cups are too big. Such a cute idea, but yeah. So he's just swimming and the sloth is down for the count here. Sorry, guy. I guess we could flip him upside down so he's not, you know, actually drowning. Update. The infusers, adorable. Did they function? No. Hardly any tea was brewed out of that. So I've tried to salvage the tea and put it on our normal infusers, and we'll see. I'll be very sad if we don't get any. I think mine is more salvageable than Mike's because the manatee had more infused than the sloth. I'm sad because I really was excited for this tea. I mean, obviously I could just order more. If I think I would like it, I can just order more, but transferred the tea into our normal ones, and I'm giving it a little extra time, and we're gonna hope. Fingers crossed. Also, I just opened the Biscoff ball from Mochi Nut last night, and it's got a filling. We did not know. All right, tea time number 1 for the day.
A little weak.
Yeah. I can smell what it could have been. I smell the cinnamon. Yeah, that diffusing process. And unfortunately, it smells super good. I wish it was a black tea with the orange and the cinnamon.
Some orange spice black tea.
It's fine. It tastes like disappointment. Oh, alas. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have to order some different. I think we've got a different tea in there. I might make the white Christmas one because I would like a hot beverage right now. So we kind of felt the same way about that as we did about the mochi donuts. Just kind of not a lot of flavor to them. Not shockingly, America, we do a ton of sugar things, but we also do artificial flavors and like those kind of things really well. So I think Korean style donut is just not as sugary and sweet as we're used to. But if it says it's Biscoff, we're expecting like a Biscoff flavor, and it was just sweet. Not my thing. I would not be running out to get those again. Well, hello again. It is now the evening. I am finishing up work for the day. I have been very busy this week because, a little bit of a spoiler, I'm not gonna say why, but I'm off from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. Partially why I've been so busy today in the last few days because it's the end of the year. I'm off for 3 days. So there's really only like a week and a half left of work for me before the holidays. So It's a lot to get done in a very short period of time. So hence the scramble. So I'm getting some last letters put together now. I'll probably wait until traffic dies down because right now it's rush hour. And then once traffic dies down, maybe later, go mail these and get a little treat while I'm out. Also, I just did the responses for the first Christmas cards that came in. So we're going to the PO later. Yeah. Figured I'd get these done. I was talking to the camera, but thank you for acknowledging me. So these can go up on the rope, and maybe there'll be more cards when we go to the PO later. It is officially Friday night. The week is over. I have put my out of office email on. It's time to make dinner. So this is the one they sent us the wrong stuff. We had a really smashed tomato and they sent crushed tomatoes instead of marinara sauce. They sent some extra garlic stuff. Anyway, I've got Rayo's tomato sauce in there, so I'm just gonna use that. And we're gonna make this with Rayo's instead. So let's just go ahead and make this for dinner tonight. Got 5 more minutes to bake, so I think that's a good time for us to sit down with the Santa hat. Let's do 2 questions today, and the first one's going to be from the one and only Emma. Didn't I just answer a question for you? That's funny. Are you still planning a trip abroad for a late honeymoon? So yes, we're still planning a trip abroad. I don't think it's going to be considered a honeymoon anymore. That ship has sailed. We've done 2 honeymoons at this point. We did our little mini honeymoon at Padre Island, and then the full road trip, the 2-week road trip that we did for the second wedding, the in-person somewhat wedding in Colorado. The road trip we did after that was definitely like honeymoon at this point. But we still have the locations that we wanted to go on the honeymoon. We had like a dream destination that was our dream honeymoon, and then we have the actual destination that was our planned honeymoon. And both are still very much at the top of our list. Maybe one of those, at least one of those happening next year. I might have a really big birthday next year. So I don't think it would be for the honeymoon, but it might be for the birthday. And it might not be during my birthday month because I just, you know, it depends on where we're traveling, on whether or not my birthday month is really the time to go, you know, giving little hints. So it might be sometime next year in honor of the big birthday of me turning 38 again. That's what I'm telling everyone. I'm turning 38 again next year. You know, 38 just doesn't want to leave. We'll see. We'll see if it's in the cards. Early planning, hopes and dreams, big trip next year. Question number 2. This is from Amy. Santa hat question. How did Foster get the nickname Bean? He's sitting right here looking at me. He's watching me answer these questions. My little elf helper. Just making sure I get the questions right. So that's kind of a funny one because
I am the one that gave him the nickname Bean, and it's a holdover from my previous dog, Rory. She was also nicknamed Bean, and I don't know why we called her Bean either. It was just, she had a million nicknames. I think most dogs end up with a million different nicknames. So if you have a dog or a cat, leave me a comment down below and tell me all the different names that you call your pet, and also give me their actual name too, because I need to know their actual name. As you guys know, these dogs all have a ton of nicknames, and Rory, I don't know, but she just became Bean among the 50 other nicknames. Roar's a Pan, Roar's a Panda. Her full name was Aurora, but we called her Rory from Gilmore Girls, obviously. And yeah, she had a million names. So she was called Bean. And so when I started dating Mike, and he already had Ashton Foster when we started dating, I don't know, Foster seemed like another little bean to me. And so he became the second Bean, and it just really fit. And so now I gave him his middle name. Mike gave him the first name, I gave him the middle name. And our dinner is done. So like that, little Bean. He loves it. You know your name, don't you? Yeah. And you know your bear. And he knows he's Monkey. Right, Monkey? He's like, I can't really hear you, woman. All right, let's go get this out of the oven. Oh, there it is, out of the broiler. That looks good. It looks like a big plate of pasta. The thing is, Mike can eat a ton of pasta, so whatever I don't finish, I know he'll finish for me. That dinner was actually very good, I think mainly because of the Rayo's sauce. Well, I had, I'm gonna call it a brilliant idea earlier, and that was, obviously we need to go to the PO, and I want to mail all these work letters and the cards and check the mailbox, but also I want a peppermint chip milkshake from Chick Fila because it's one of my favorite things this season. It's only around for a limited time, and so I want to do that. And then Mike decided he wants a peppermint hot chocolate from Dunkin. So I think we're making a multiple treat run here. I've got a hair tickling me somewhere. Go get some goodies. And then I realized, oh hey, we're gonna be right next to Crumbl cookies. I swear I jinxed myself by answering that that question on day one about my health and fitness and everything I've been doing, because the next day, or 2 days later, I was sick. I've only worked out 1 day this week when I normally work out 4 to 5 days, and we're definitely in the Christmas treat every single day mode. But as I said day one, my goal is just to maintain for the next month and enjoy all the Christmas indulgences that we only get once a year and not have guilt around the treats. It's a struggle. I'm sure a lot of us out there, you end up starting to feel guilty, but you have to remind yourself you only live once, and it's 1 month of the year that all these items are around, and you gotta enjoy them. I am obviously on the mend. I am definitely on the other side of getting better. I'm definitely improving each day. So hopefully midweek next week, once we indulge some more on our little trip we're taking, it'll be somewhat back to normal with some workouts and normal eating, but not for a bit. Mike's laughing because he knows what plans we have next week. There's definitely going to be some more indulgence.
No.
Not at all. No. Early next week. But it's going to be fun. That's what matters. Having fun in life. So let's go get a milkshake. A peppermint mocha hot cocoa. And some cookies. Oh, Christmas. Mike put the Tesla in Santa mode. So now all the other cars are reindeer. And we're in Santa's sleigh. Oh, here he comes. Oh, it's so silly. Look at him go. The goods have been acquired. Now, he's already got the hot chocolate. Time for the milkshake to go with the cookies.
The Thunderdome.
Yeah, you gotta love it. Our Chick-fil-A is festive though, but yeah, you gotta love Chick-fil-A even at like 8:49 p.m. on a Friday. Both lanes full. Very popular, the Chick-fil-A. So the cars are reindeer and the people are elves. So since we're at Chick-fil-A, there's people out taking orders, and that's the elf. We've got an elf walking toward us right now, getting ready to take the order of the people ahead of us. Oh, elves disappeared. No more elves. Oh, there they are. Oh, okay, we're getting the aerial view now. Success! We can go home now. So good. Getting more than one of these this season. Past 2 years I've only gotten it Christmas Eve when we go look at Christmas lights. Not this year. I remembered this year. All right, I think tonight's gonna be crushed candy cane to go with our peppermint chip shake. So that's gonna be the candle of the night. Let me show you the cookies. Foster's favorite word. So we have chocolate crumb cake, which is like a cinnamon chocolate cookie, chocolate frosting, cake crumbs, gingerbread with a little gingerbread mint on it, lemon poppy seed, which has a lemon almond glaze and some sort of lemon filling, and then chocolate with raspberry. It was like a chocolate cookie, chocolate cream cheese frosting, and a raspberry preserves on top. Obviously the gingerbread is what made me go, but these two also sounded amazing, and we just had to pick a fourth cookie, so we went with this one. And then we have Survivor to watch because we were at the hockey game on Wednesday, so we need to watch Survivor. You're ready to straight go into Survivor, right?
Sure.
Have our goodies in Survivor.
Huh?
Have our goodies. First time burning this one, and it's a new scent, but it smells so good. Twisted peppermint is obviously the classic, but this one just smelled exactly like a candy cane. I can already smell it. Oh, that one's so good. Hopefully it sticks around. Maximum Christmas coziness. Milkshake in one hand, hot cocoa in the other. Oh.
Balance.
Cookie plates. Let's see, everybody's in their spots. Ash has his banky. Foster's over here. I could probably wrap him in that blanket. And my Malamute is out enjoying the cooler weather. He's on the back porch somewhere. Right here, you want me to... You kind of look like you're enjoying using that as a pillow, though. So I don't think I'm going to tuck you in. I'll tuck you in with this blanket. How about that? How about that? Oh. Oh, look at that boy. Now that's a cozy dog. Look at that cutie. It's time. Verdict on the cookies. This one, it was fine. Not that special. Gingerbread, fantastic. I actually, last year we got the ginger snap that didn't have any sort of frosting on it. I would prefer that. I would prefer just the cookie without the frosting, but I do like the little gingerbread man sprinkles. Cute. The lemon poppy, delicious. But our favorite for both of us, and I'm not that into the chocolate that often. That raspberry makes it delicious. I would say probably 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be 2 if it didn't have the frosting. That was our Crumbl. It's been a long time since we got Crumbl. We went through a phase of getting Crumbl constantly, and then I feel like we tried most of the flavors, and so now a rare thing, plus they got rid of my pink sugar cookie, which was my favorite. We will gradually eat these over the next like 3 days. Takes a while. But now it's time for some tea. We watched Survivor. That was a really good episode. The season's been fantastic, which by the way, this is the first season that Mike has ever watched. And I have to say, he chose a really good season to start with because it's been fantastic. I'm loving these everything's a lie. He hates it. I'm loving these 1.5 hour long episodes thanks to the writer's strike. I hope they keep, I mean, they'll definitely keep it next season because the next season's already filmed, but I hope we keep going with the 1.5 hour long episodes because you get so much more strategy and story out of it. It's been the best season in a long time. So that's my Survivor talk. Day 8 for the tea. We're gonna redeem the tea experience from earlier, hopefully. Oh, I have no idea what flavor that's going to be. I'm gonna need to read the box to find out. I guess I'll sniff it first. Mother's Little Helper. Is it like straight alcohol? Like, what's helping mom? Let's do a sniff test to try to figure out what this is before I read the box.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
This looks like a bunch of herbs. Oh, this is not gonna be... I am so sad that we wasted the orange spice on the manatee and not this one. I see flowers. There's literally a flower sitting right here. All right, well, let me go read the box. Ingredients: organic peppermint, organic lemongrass. I'm just gonna skip the organic because everything's organic. Hibiscus, rose hips, chamomile, valerian root, cornflowers, peppermint flavoring. It's kosher.
Peppermint chamomile, it'll probably be all right.
It's an herbal infusion, they call it. Man. I was so excited for that orange one. All right, well, 200 degrees for 5+ minutes. Let's do it. Well, there was one card at the PO. And it went. It's from Elena. Yes, the floppy dogs. I was waiting for it as soon as I saw the name. I knew what was coming. These puppies are my favorite. I love them. So thank you, Greg and Elena. I miss when I was streaming. We got to talk more then. And I realize it's now December and I did not stream once this entire year. How did that happen? Like, I didn't intend to not ever do Twitch again. I just stopped playing Animal Crossing. And I didn't have another game I wanted to stream aside from Destiny. I planned on streaming some Harry Potter. And somehow it's now December and I never streamed on Twitch once this year. So maybe in 2024, we'll bring back some Twitch streams so we can all hang out and talk more. But thank you for sharing this adorable Christmas card and letting me see your pups as always. So cute. 2024, back into some Twitch. Not every Friday. I think that was the main problem, is that Fridays I just want to do like this, like cozy Friday nights, and when I'm already doing the podcast and everything else, it was just a lot to also be streaming for hours every Friday. So we'll figure something out. Maybe like once a month or something, have a Twitch hangout. I'm in no way ready for this.
Get a good
whiff.
Yeah, because like a good herbal tea, you gotta. It's like grass clippings, like a lawn, freshly cut lawn.
It smells worse than a freshly cut lawn. The lawn actually smells good. This is bringing back BeanBoozled.
It's gonna taste like a lawn. It's gonna taste like the grass.
This is bringing back BeanBoozled, Sammy. I haven't forgotten. Okay, I'm still mad at you for that. If you weren't here for BeanBoozled, I'll link whatever that Vlogmas playlist that was 2020.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
so.
the first Christmas year. BeanBoozled calendar.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you guys loved it.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
If you weren't involved, sure.
Yeah, 25 days of torture for us, but it was great for you guys. This is bringing that back though. Okay, I'm just stalling. Ready?
Yes, you are.
I'm going from a peppermint chip shake.
This is not going to be as good as peppermint chip
No.
shake. I can promise you that.
All right, cheers.
Now, hold on.
Oh, you want actual cheers? Cheers.
Before you spit it all over the camera. Yes. That does straight up taste like grass clippings.
Who would drink this?
That does straight up taste like grass clippings.
Who would drink
I
this?
like herbal tea, and that's not one I like. Nope.
How is this helping Mother? Mother?
Dad mowed the lawn.
Mother, you need better help.
Dad mowed the lawn. That's helping.
And I don't mean like better help the therapy, but maybe you do.
Hashtag
If this is, yeah, that would be quite the transition if I was actually like a big YouTuber. Mother, you need better. Speaking of better help, this video is sponsored by Better. It's not.
You got the segue down though.
I would have. But yes, Mother. No, Mother. Oh God, the second sip was worse.
It honestly does taste like grass clippings. Like
It really does. There is no other flavor other than grass.
it's very strong on the grass.
Terrible.
Like
You don't even get the peppermint.
hardly any. A little bit of chamomile, and that's
No.
it's just like straight up grass.
Mother, find something better.
clippings. Me not drinking it.
That
you
ain't
know.
it. Yeah.
I like herbal tea, and nah,
Mm-mm.
not for me.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, I am so confused by the name. So confused by why it exists. That was by far the worst one. There's no contest. The other one seemed delicious compared to that. All right, well, that was my tea rant. Yeah, sniff the
Okay,
candle, it'll be better.
Honestly, licking the melted wax might be better.
Let me drink my actual iced tea from earlier. All right, well, on that note,
Yeah.
that is going to conclude day 8 of Vlogmas because it is 11:20 at night. And that's about when I started editing the past 2 nights when we were out of the house. I don't think today will be as bad with editing because it was a more home vlog kind of day. But we have a to-do list for tomorrow that's gonna be fun. So I better sign off and get to editing, and I will see you guys again tomorrow for day 9.